Good evening and welcome to Apex Esports League. I'm JT and tonight we're bringing you round 7 of the Pagnian Advanced Simulation Porsche Cup, and we are a little bit delayed in coverage. The race did occur just on Monday gone at our usual time. I was away, so we've had to delay the stream until tonight, so I've not checked out the results for the race, so it's going to be a surprise to be able to see what we're coming up to tonight for myself as well, so excited for that and be able to bring you the coverage still. So the session for tonight is at Hockenheimring GP. We have practice of 10 minutes, qualifying 10 minutes, a 40-minute race. Conditions are mostly cloudy in the afternoon, and a 47% fuel cap means they do need to stop to be able to finish out the race. In our championship standings, after round 6, we have Ryan Carlson in the lead, now followed by Andrew Rushworth in P2 and Jeff Arnold moving up into P3 also. Last week it was a clean sweep for round 6. We're at Sebring where Michael Voce took the pole position, the race win and the fastest lap bonus points, and also joining on the podium was Andrew Rushworth in P2 and Ryan Carlson in P3. Looking at our track, it's 4.53 kilometers long for Hockenheimring. Current track temperature 24 degrees. So the drivers be happy about those temperatures with a bit more grip out there. We've had some hot races the last couple of rounds. The only thing is, if we do want to try and jump back and check things for a replay, we won't be able to do so, as I won't be able to actually cross it back to live, as we are running this on a replay file. So if I click go back to live, we don't go back to where we were last looking. We'll be going to the end of the race. So hopefully I don't accidentally go clicking that button. If you join us for the stream, jump in the chat, say hello. Currently watching John Wade. Taking a spin for Bunt. Bit more of the practice compared to normal too, since you didn't have to wait to load up and get into the session beforehand. Just had to hit the play button a moment before and jumped on and had to start talking. Oh, that curb. These Porsches are going to get fairly airborne around that corner. Voce in with the quickest lap currently, a 39.29. Arnold 1.3 behind. Oh, that car did not want to stop once in that slide. Grass doing nothing but ensuring was going to hit that wall. Jeff Arnold doing well. He's run into some bad luck with some incidents. Still managing to push up into P3 after last week. Andrew Rushworth in the P2 spot. A little bit of a buffer zone to our race leader, Ryan Carlson. Just snuck in a 10th in front of Arnold's time. P3 spot just moved down. So Matthew Skolton, I'm getting right. I think a debut driver. By the looks of that, so welcome to the league, Matthew. Wishing some post-race luck now. No, temperature currently 41 degrees, so they're not going to be too pleased with that temp out there. It's a rather interesting change there. So I thought it would have been hot, because it's usually a European summer for the default date. See out on the track again, Stephanie Piccoli. Couple of minutes left to practice. Over to 10 minutes to qualify. There's 50 points up for grabs for pole. That's rather interesting. Replays boot over much more or not. I'm just sneaking in front of Piccoli there. Oh. Early spin there for Rankin. It's only dirty tyres. Wouldn't be worth taking the car back to the pits. Nathan Stacey leads out. I don't know who's the closest to completing a lap here. We'll jump on board for an early one around. Mick Clifton. On the last corners. With Mick Clifton. These commentators can't get them while not being live now. So we should hopefully have a good lap here, Mick. The dirty track. Fights the rear. No. Oh, close to a lap 2. Someone just a bit behind. Oh, that's a lot of inside curb there. This is where Mick went round. Times coming through. Qualifying now. Nicholas Martin in for 144. Ryan Bunt, no time set. So it must have been an off. Touch. Carly just gets out of the road for Arnold to come past as well. Almost meant to click back and check that out. We would have made a royal mess of the stream. Carly back in the pits. I was thinking time on the board, but I think that may have been a bit too wide. Well, that'd have potentially invalidated this lap. Aiden Rankin currently holding pole 39.5. Only 9/10 away is Nicholas Martin's time. Jeff Arnold pips into pole position of 39.457. I think that lap that we saw for Carlson was invalidated. Another driver to get a time on the board is Voce. Sholton moves into P3. And Rankin's time very close behind Arnold. Just sneaking in that pole at some pretty good pace between the two. Mick Clifton in dramas and qualifying. Really get that time on the board. Hopefully this lap's much better. Does get a time in, P8. So 16 drivers for the session. Yeah, Carlson gets a time on the board, P3. Arnold into the pits. We'll be back out on track again. Looking to try and defend that time. Will be enough to keep pole position. That's got to be a bit wide, I think. Two and a half minutes left to qualifying. Of course, this file wants to chuck us across incorrectly. Oh, Voce takes pole position, 7/10 ahead. Rankin's also improved. Arnold's going to have to come back out to improve that time now. Is there damage for Wade's car? I think he's got away with that cleanly. Bit an Evangelion livery, I think. It is. It's a good looking car. We've got Willie Blair jumping in later for the session. Oh, will he hold it? Saves the car. Alright, validate this lap. At least there'll be a chance for another one. If not having to bring the car back to the pits. There's no time on the board yet. Foley needing to get a time on the board. We have our 14 drivers getting a time so far. Big thank you to Andrew Rushworth as well for being the one to shoot across the replay file for me. Got to go and be in the lovely Coffs Harbour tonight for work. Arnold didn't get back out there to have a crack at this. Looking to start from P3 at this stage. Current gap-wise, Rushworth to be chasing on the championship points. A little bit of a gap. Rushworth wants to try and strengthen that P2 spot and still be able to get towards the heels of Carlson. It's going to need a good result tonight. Hunt just changes up a position. Knocking Clifton down. Chase final lap. No improvement. Currently holds pole 38.351. Not sure if this is a valid lap or enough time to wrap up here for Carlson. He's only a third of the way through a lap. Scholten wraps up P5. Oh, perfect times for Simo. Oh, that Porsche. I don't think she's going to move. Oh. That was well timed. Everyone's got a time on the boards. It's 16 drivers. Simmons getting a timing to P16. Coley wraps up P15. He's still on a hot lap here. pit entry practice. We can cut across and check out some qualifying results. I have to wait for them to finish the replay file. We've already got the data. Yeah. It's already kicked over in the other session, so we better pause it. We have qualifying results for round 7. Michael Voce takes pole position, and then the rest of the grid is then Aidan Rankin, Jeff Arnold, Ryan Carlson, Matthew Sholton, Andrew Rushworth, Ryan Bunt, Mick Clifton, Nicholas Martin, Hamish Curtis, Willie Blair, Ruben Martin, John Wade, Nathan Stacey, Stephanie Piccoli, and David Simmons. Oh, that was interesting. Cars to grid. It'll be go time. All drivers of grid. Lights will get ready to go out. Oh, I gotta see it actually. No, there we are. Green for round 7. Awesome start for Voce. Oh, there's dramas at the back here. There's contact. Oh, is that? It's gone off. It's Mick Clifton. Snakes back in just before Piccoli. Hamish Curtis, well way back. As Martin goes for a big dive and Ruben Martin shoots through. And Sholton's been caught in that as well. And still drama behind as well. Clifton looking to quickly recover some spots. Jeff Arnold hold on to the gap behind Voce. He's not too far behind with Aidan Rankin. Carlson charging behind as well, looking to add some extra points to the series lead. Oh, it's a slide for Bunt. Oh, and the wall hit. Oh no, Simmons goes sliding in the same spot right in front of us. Avoids damage. Incredibly lucky. Rankin closing into the tail of Arnold now. Voce starting to pull away more. Voce having entered the series a little later. Bit out of the way for points-wise for the series for a win. But driving and getting race results that would be able to grab it. Anything can happen. We've got a few rounds to go. And debris all the way through the corner. Yeah, look at all the marbles there. Big mess. Oh, Stacey's opened the door and nearly slides across into it. Oh, don't damage that paintwork, Nathan. Oh, is that a blink? No, the toe. John Wade goes for a round. I don't think he's taken damage. He's going to be looking for an opening here. And Clifton doing well to recover here. In the P8, so he's only down a spot now after falling back. He's done pretty well to be on lap 3. Stacey's got the repair done. It would have been a longer toe than that. I'm pretty sure he was past the... just past pit straight. Jeff Arnold still holding P2. Rankin not yet been able to rein it in. He's looking to start pester the mirrors here. Arnold will be able to hold on to the pressure behind. Wrong direction there. The front would be handy. Carlson a little ways back from the top back there. Looks like he's pulling away from Andrew Rushworth. pass done for P2. Ranking moves up. Carlson moving ahead. That's got Rushworth feeling some pressure behind. Only there on the attack here. There, gets the pass. Nicely done there before those two. Curtis just having Ryan Bunt close in. Oh, I think that was a slip from Arnold. Losing a spot to Carlson. Hopefully rhythm not lost there for Arnold. Looked a little bit sketchy. It was very close. Quick change in line. The hold back there for Bunt allowed a nice pass. Executed nicely in the hairpin. Mish Curtis drops to P11. Michael Voce a little bit alone up the front there. It's pushing out that gap. Just having gone past that prefect, Nathan Stacey and David Simmons. Let's change around there between Carlson and Arnold. Seeing a bit of a recovery. Carlson's now got Willie Blair pushing big time here. Blair gets the pass. Well, Arnold be able to catch back up to Aiden Rankin. Oh, Willie Blair charging through as well. It was Daytona. Blair had some very good pace. Battle forming up for Ryan Bunt and Mick Clifton. Bunt goes for an inside line. Same spot he got the pass done before. He really loves that corner. Oh, Willie Blair firing through. Down the tail of Jeff Arnold. Oh, a bump. Well timed to jump on board. Oh, a little bit of a slip. Doesn't lose too much pace there. Carlson and Blair a little occupied here. At the 15-minute mark. Lap 9, now 10. I don't think it's an off crack out there where they are. Not seeing any incident counts here for Voce. It's here for Ryan Bunt and Hamish Curtis. We get to see Rush first pick guy. It's his file. And release underway. Very quick pits here at Hockenheim. Journey time 31.7, box time 12.19. Clifton much quicker, 30.9 journey, 10.6 for the box. It's the quickest of the stops so far. We had Stacey with the toe to get in the pits. He has been in twice here. He's been in lap 7, so he's going to have enough fuel to be able to last out. So our first driver out there having the full stop done. Currently P12, that's Ryan Bunt. Hamish Curtis hot on the toes of Mick Clifton here. Oh, looks like he's trying to line it up here. Going to do similar to what we've seen on this corner. No. Willie Blair comes into the pits. Coley going into the pits in the background. Ryan Carlson appearing to be closing in pretty quick here to Jeff Arnold. I love that shot. Here comes Carlson. Arnold stays out on track. And Blair comes back into the race in P8. Martin also in. Yeah, 41 degrees track temp. Martin's going to get the run here. Oh, it's a long stop for Carlson. I think he's serving a penalty. Currently at 41.42. Yeah, he's serving a pit penalty. Must have been on the journey in. Across the line or speeding. That's going to hurt. Yeah, he's currently at a minute. Oh, he'd be fuming with himself. Usually missing Michael Voce here this far up in front. Only 8 seconds lead. Not contested here tonight. It goes the plan and really sails through. It'll be a nice win for Voce. This rate, potential for another clean sweep. Fastest lap of the race at 38.34. Yeah, 3.36 to be precise on lap 11. Time we get to see some pit work. You should get to see any guys. Be a nice feature to have added if everyone's pit guys are animated. John Wade comes in. Driver's not yet pitting. Ruben Martin in P8, currently up 4 spots. Our leaders, Michael Voce, Aidan Rankin, Jeff Arnold, Matthew Sholton. And in comes Jeff Arnold. Our first driver leading at the moment that's had the stop done is Willie Blair, P5. Sholton also comes in. Is he going to pick up a spot here? Oh, it's a late release there for Arnold. Will he get underway in time? He's going to be ahead of Blair. No pace, though. Oh, they're going to be side by side coming down in the turn. Very close. Long stop for Sholton as well. Looks like The penalty must be really difficult entry there for a couple to be stung already. No pit yet for Rankin or Voce. Just getting around Piccoli, who was under blue flags. Voce probably get a couple more laps out of it before coming in for the stop. Absolutely flies through that sector. He's got that line matched out perfect. Still no incident count. Very fast and tidy. Nice to see out there. Some fantastic drivers in our league. It's great. The thing we're always set for is some respectful driving each week. All involved. Some gaps forming up between everyone now. It's fairly well cleansed through. Still a few to pit. Ruben Martin yet to come in. Had connection issues. Got on here. I'm going to look at some relatives. It's Ruben Martin, about 4 seconds difference. A few positions lost once coming in for the pit. Hayden Rankin comes in. HA still out on track. The pit penalties 1 minute 10 for the journey time compared to the average we're seeing of about 30 seconds. Unlucky for Ryan Carlson and Matthew Sholton. Points wise, this is going to hurt for Carlson. It's going to be very hard to cover this now. He's got a nice little buffer for the series though. Interesting where we get some very strange relative times there in the battle box. Boche coming in now. This will be maintaining the lead for sure. 33-second gap. He's just reached his 30 seconds. Pit time now, back underway. Solid lead. He's out to just about 7 seconds. Comfy spot at the moment for P2. Rankin doing nicely there. Arnold under some pressure here. Arnold having got around Blair at some stage. You could see them come out neck and neck for the pit exit Jeff Arnold. We go Blair's on the attack. Arnold defends nicely. Ruben Martin just got the pit out of the way as well. All drivers should be able to get through to the end now. Jeff Arnold starting to drive away here now. Coping well with the pressure. Charlton passes Stephanie Piccoli. All 16 drivers still in the race as well. Any casualties tonight? I'll get gaps for some of these. Willie Blair gets the pass. Will Arnold be able to fight it off here? For a move to save it. Will he hold here on the inside? I think he will. Oh, it's going to be a challenge. No, Blair's going to get the run here. Oh, a bit too much curb. Fantastic little battle between these two. They would must be a lot of fun out there. Into the last quarter, 10 to go. We're on lap 18. So an average laps now around the 139. Be about 4 or 5 laps left in this. Fighting it. Just keen to get that pedal down. Hot on the chase here. Noticing the network blinks showing as retired Hamish Curtis. really going for it here. Some big pace coming down through that sector. Really wants that podium spot. Lost it through the last sector. Still 6.5 minutes remaining. Chase that down. So Willie Blair's going to have to be holding on. Getting those perfect lines. Race leader, Voce. Nicely, 7.5 second gap on P2. Sure, we can lock in Oche and Raker, P1, P2. Jeff Arnold still teetering behind Willie Blair here. That spot for them just about the last 3 laps. Series leader currently down 6 spots from the pit lane penalty. The recovery journey at the moment. This is Matthew Sholton copying a similar penalty. Around he goes. No damage. Quick recovery here. Clifton goes flying past. Hamish Curtis will get a spot here as well. 2 spots lost. Able to continue on. So that's lucky for Ryan Bunt. Three minutes left. Oh, just had a car hit a tyre. Well, what was that? I think it's Ryan Bunt. It was just the noise of the car hitting the dirt. Doesn't look real good. It's not needing a stop. There's no flag. The meatball flags don't work on replay. Oh, there was a brief exchange for position there between Blair and Arnold. Arnold going on the attack now. Only 1, maybe 2 laps left in it, depending on where our leader is. He's only about 80% through a lap here. I think this will be white flag. Maybe not. Yeah, 1 minute It'll be white flag for sure. White flag wasn't out by Barney. There's more shots here. Arnold the take. He's probably going to have to get defensive. Jeff's looking pretty eager for that podium spot. Lap traffic here. 70 for Coley under blue flags. Stays wide, let them through. Runs out though. Checkered flag out for Michael Voce. As race win. Solid lead on the race. Nearly 11 second. Only Blair just catches up towards the back end to take P3. Jeff Arnold P4. Andrew Rushworth to bring it in the top 5. P6 for Nicholas Martin. Good recovery here for Mick Clifton, which is currently 1 spot up from qualifying. That's pretty good after early drop in the field. Hamish Curtis, P8. Series leader Ryan Carlson in the top 10 with a P9. Oh, he's got some steering issues here, I think. Ryan Bunt brings it home for a top 10. Rick Martin not far behind. Stacey brings it home. Drivers crossing the line. Go check out our race results. And our standings for round 7 of the Pagnian Advanced Simulation Porsche Cup at Hockenheimring GP. Michael Voce is our race winner. And also joining him on the podium, we have P2, Aidan Rankin. And in P3, Willie Blair. Then we have the rest of our standings, Jeff Arnold, Andrew Rushworth, Nicholas Martin, Mick Clifton, Hamish Curtis, Ryan Carlson, Ryan Bunt, Ruben Martin, John Wade, Matthew Sholton, Stephanie Piccoli, David Simmons, and Nathan Stacey. We won't have podium interviews as we are running this live with the drivers, having already done this on Monday gone. We'll be back again for our next round on this coming Monday at 8:05 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time, and that sees us at Adelaide Street Circuit. So it's going to be a great one to see for Adelaide with these cars. It's going to be a lot of action to see some potential big incidents as well with the amount of walls around the track. So there's not one to be missed. If you jumped in on for the stream and you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the follow buttons and you can be notified when we go live. We do thank you for growing support for the league and our drivers as well. And thanks for tuning in if you have done so. It'll be good to be back to our normal routine schedule. And then we'll be getting our results up over the next coming days as well. A big thank you to our sponsors and partners, Pagnian Advanced Simulation, Next Level Racing, Razor, Vive, Fanatic, Dubby, Stump Grinding Central Coast, and Chubby Buns Burgers. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope to catch you next.